Hello again and welcome back to Scott and Wanda's World. Finally one's back with one of his little bullshit beer reviews. As you might be able to tell, it's fucking cold here at Scott and Wanda's World, and probably all over Britain if I'm honest, because it's now winter, and in the winter it gets a bit nippy, just in case you hadn't noticed. Recently, about 3 weeks ago, Wanda saw a post on Facebook saying there was a new beer. Or did I see it? I saw it. She didn't see it. Saying COVID. Saying that there was a new Imperial Stout coming into Morrisons. Been into a couple of Morrisons, couldn't find it. Actually found it today. What I like, obviously I haven't tested the beer yet. Tried the beer, tested it. Who am I to say I've tested it? Fucking expert on it, anyway. What I like is, in a lot of these beer drops into supermarkets, it's all been IPA heavy, sort of juice bombs. They've got it right this year. For the first time, they've added the odd beer here and there into Morrisons and Tesco. And what they've done is they've put some stout into the mix. Excuse me, not just normal stout, but a good range of Imperial stout as well. When it's cold, there's nothing better than a nice warming Imperial stout. And I'm sat in the chair, I don't know if you can see how cold it is in here. It's bloody free, there's no heating in here. It's an 8x5 shed. I've got the two Sons of Tatooine that I wish were as hot as, if you don't know what the two Sons of Tatooine mean, it's a Star Wars thing. So you want a nice warm stout, something that's got a bit of bite to it, a bit of roast to it, to sit and sip in the evening. You've had Stranic. I've not tried Stranic yet from Morrisons. I do believe they've discontinued it, which is a bit sad. You had the, I think I've got the cans. I've got to tidy up in here, to be fair. You've had the Death Star 3 from Northern Monk as well. Wasn't a massive fan. For me, they got the sweetness. The sweet. I spoke to Dean about this. The sweetness overrided everything for me. I'm hoping that it gets it right, and this could be heaven for everyone. It's called Heaven from Northern Monk, and it is, and I quote, a chocolate vanilla, a maple Imperial Stout, coming in at 10%. So, good ABV on it. Love the can art. I think the can art, lovely sort of purple colour on gold. It looks really, really nice. I'm hoping the beer's going to match it. It's a £5 a can. Look, I know people are struggling. For me, if you've got £5 to spend and you can spend it wisely. I've bought this, but I also support Staggeringly Good. I support Dave down at Southsea Brewing. People like Wild Beer and Twisted Wheel, they're all going to the wall. If you've got some money to spend and you could share your money around, do so between bottle shops, breweries and supermarkets. Let's be honest, supermarkets are the most attainable beer. It's not always the best beer, but it's attainable. £5, it's probably going to be £6 or £7 if you're going to buy it online or in a bottle shop. But yeah, the whys and wherefores of that, we all know. Heaven, chocolate, vanilla and maple Imperial Stout, bringing you a taste of maple coated heaven. Treat yourself to heaven in a glass. I'm hoping and praying that, unlike Death Star 3, that sweetness doesn't overrule everything. Get out to the glass. I'm using Wanda's Stout Life glass. Dun, 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 dun. Stout Life. In the glass, and in this light, obviously I've said this before, it's dark out there. I've got these two lights. It's looking absolutely jet black to me. I'm not seeing any chocolatey brown. It might come across differently on your camera. If it does, then yeah, I could just say what I see here, and I'm not seeing any light bleed through that on a 1.5 finger. Tight, it does look tight. Mocha chocker head. Go for the nose. You're getting the roasted malt, which I'm really pleased about. I'm really pleased. It doesn't, the sweetness, certainly from the vanilla, isn't overpowering it, and that chocolate as well. There's nice roasted malt, and there is some chocolate in there, in the aroma. You're picking up vanilla. There is some in there, but it's not, vanilla's not always something that I pick a great deal out of. But it is in there. I'm not picking up a huge amount of maple, and not on the aroma alone, no real sense of that ABV. Anyway, doesn't matter what it smells like, it matters what it tastes like. Cheers everybody, have a good weekend. Okay. I was waiting for the maple, and so for me, it's a first and foremost, there is a hint of that 10% ABV. It is there. I quite like that. If it's an Imperial Stout, I do quite like to feel the ABV on it. Excuse me, I haven't been very well. Lovely, and critically, the sweetness doesn't ruin it. You get plenty of roasted malt, roasted toastedness. You've got the chocolate all comes up front. Then you get a little bit, that gets knocked away by that bitter roast. And then you get a little bit of vanilla comes in. And then you think it's done. You think it's all gone away. And then you get hit right at the end by that maple. And it's really nice. So there is a warmth to it. But unlike Death Star 3, where the sweetness overruled everything, you've got that bitter roast kick. There is you get a bit of coffee. I'm getting a bit of coffee now as well. You get a bit of roast, so it balances it out nicely. It's a nicely balanced beer, whereas the balance was all wrong with Death Star 3. Heaven. Is it Heaven in a Glass? It's nice. It's a very nice beer. Is it the best Imperial Stout currently available in food markets? Well, it's a damn sight better than Death Star 3. For me, I think the Vocation barrel-aged mint chocolate is better than that. The mouthfeel, sorry, I forgot to go about mouthfeel and carbonation. Waffling on. I'm talking to people. How are you doing? How's your week been? What are you up to the weekend? Anything nice? The mouthfeel sits quite comfortably in a medium mouthfeel. It's not super gloopy, it's not too thin. There's a slight smokiness to it as well, which I'm assuming is coming from the maple. Interesting. I mean, look, the lacing on the glass is absolutely fantastic. Is it the best? It's better than Death Star 3. I think it sits just under. I haven't had Stranic. I haven't got around to Stranic, so it's probably if you've had Stranick and you've had this, then you're going to know better than me. I might get round to Stranick, I don't know yet. I'm running out of time for Christmas. I'm running out of time for videos. For me, Heaven from Northern Monk, 10%, chocolate, vanilla, maple Imperial Stout. £5 a can. I can't give that any more than a very, very, very solid thumbs up. It's lovely. I'm going to sit and enjoy that. I want it to warm up a little bit. It's very cold out here. I've got it from the shop. It hasn't been in the fridge, so it's been at room temperature. But I want it to warm up ever so slightly. That's going to bring those flavours out even further with a little bit of luck. Obviously, it's colder than an Eskimo ball sack out there. Heaven, massive thumbs up for me. Get yourself up to your local Morrisons. £5 a can. Let us know what you think of it. If you've had it, let us know what you think of it. For me, it's a very, very, very solid entry into the supermarket Imperial Stout range, and it's well worth picking up. If you've had it, let us know. If you haven't, go and get one. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. There's a subscribe button if you feel so inclined. I'm going in as I can no longer feel my feet. And I'll see you very soon.